over here. And for some reason, my computer is doing weird things. Good morning. Salutations, Earthlings. I'm looking at my computer screen right now, so that's why I'm not looking at the camera. All righty. There we go. I think so. Now we'll get back over here, over there. And we'll click on that, and we'll go live on Instagram. Wait, why didn't it do this? Click on that. Click on that. What's going on, computer? Anyway, hello. Catherine, 6 a.m. Cheers. And listen, my hair is a mess. I have just a smidge of makeup on. We're waking up for real. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. Hi, Susan. I'm drinking coffee right now. Now let me tell you why. Why is this not working? What is wrong with my computer? I'm drinking coffee right now. Hello, Graceful Treasures. Hi, Tammy. How many times am I going to say this? I'm drinking coffee right now because hi, Beth. I had to take Mama Kitty to the vet. And I lived to take, and honestly, it wasn't so bad because, I got to aim this down a little bit. My cat, she's a feral cat, and she doesn't like to be picked up. And I had to put her in a crate, which it wasn't so bad. I've been putting treats in her little crate, in her little carrier, and she's been sleeping in it, right? I was like, oh, she's sleeping in it. And so I went out to the garage this morning, and she sleeps on top of Mark's Nova, which is another thing. But she just walked right into her cage. And here I was smack talking her, thinking that I tried it on Friday and she ran into the woods. But yeah, she getting hi, Beth. So I dropped her off at the vet. So I didn't have time to go to Daily Sip. And then I thought, I got an Alani at the shop. I do not have an Alani at the shop. So, hey, Jerry, coffee it is. I only like to drink hot coffee in the wintertime. Oh my gosh, she cried. It was like, meow! It was like guttural alien. I think she was communicating with either the dead or with the aliens. Meow, meow. She was communicating with other beings. I know. And I'm like, it's okay, Mama Kitty. You're trying to sing songs. And then I'd stick my little finger in the little hole. And I was like, okay, you're okay, Mama Kitty. You're okay, Mama Kitty. So when I go pick her up, she'll be shaved. She had an abscess on her back. It's guttural. I don't know. It's crazy. So anyway, are you saying poor thing to me, Susan? Because I haven't had my daily sip. I know, it's just sad. I am going to probably go there. I have to go to the post office. So, hey, Cheryl popped in. Let me just tell you, I absolutely love it when I pop on and I'm like, oh, look, Cheryl's live. Oh, look, it makes me so happy. Delane, I got to send you a message. Delane, it makes me so happy. All right. So, Rachel, I miss you. I miss my friends. I wish my friends. My brother's cat would just walk through the house yodeling. That's kind of neat, though, when cats do that, though. That's kind of neat. What? You didn't call her, Beth, or send her a Marco Polo when she was live? You're slipping. You're slipping, Beth. So, this past weekend was incredible. Hi, Carol. Oh, I want my friends. Hi, Carolyn. I am looking at my calendar. Well, I covered up my calendar. Hello from Quebec. Oh, do you know Jilly? Eclectic Avenue. She lives in Quebec. Do you speak French, Miss Holly? Bonjour. I got my calendar cut. Okay, so hi, Kim. Kim's up early too. So I'm looking at the next Bedford shopping day, Lawrence County shopping day. I'm going to make a graphic for it, but I'm thinking August 29th. It's a Friday. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because Mark has that day off. And so, he can hang out. Well, he can come in, just pop in and say hi. So it's the end of August, but we're going to start all the way. Becca wanted to know if she is, that's Labor Day weekend. Well, that won't work. Or would it? No, it probably won't work. I'll figure out another day. Would Labor Day weekend be not good? I mean, most people still have to work on Friday. Labor Day is on Monday. Labor Day is early. Okay, you're perfectly bilingual. And so is Jilly. Oh, Graceful Treasures, that's your birthday. Yeah, they'll be open. They'll be open. It would give you more travel time, so that might be a good thing. So maybe I'll be thinking about keeping that. And this time I will put the addresses of the shops in, and maybe even some ideas of other things that you can do if you're going to stay here for the weekend. Oh, we'll have to have a birthday party. Well, I mean, your neighbors, though, if you live on the same, well, you don't live on the same street, but how about your cousins? Would that work, Becca? Shannon, I am not caffeinated. Is it always September 1st? Kim. What, the guys? That's true. That's true. Kim, I was on jury duty and I absolutely loved it. Like, it was like the most excitement I've had in my life. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved being on jury duty. I loved the whole, what's the word I'm looking for? The procedure of it all. No, they're not sharp. They're not sharp. They're for your butter. The civil and I have a couple more. I did sell a set of them that I think were like the 3 and 4 tine forks, but no, they're not. I mean, I wouldn't want to be like sequestered for long periods of time, but it's just like the whole, I don't know. I was just enthralled. I was enthralled by, and it was the case that I was on was not it wasn't an ideal case. I mean, I was like, okay, I was so excited. I was so excited to go. And I was like, I got picked. They picked me, I don't know. Yeah, I got to get with Brooke and we got to talk about that. I feel like this whole weekend has just, grand jury. Ooh, that's even, that's grand. That's even grander. And I liked being like, I can't talk to you about the case. I have to not talk about it, which is hard for me. I've sat on 2 juries, 1 murder, 1 civil trial. This one was involving children. So the subject matter was not pleasant, but I just liked the whole process of I think it's because, we watch all of these, shows and like court stuff on TV, and you feel like you're actually a part of it. It just puts everything into perspective a little bit more. Was it local court or big? It was local. It was local. You couldn't accept it because it was a federal case. Are you wanted, Becca? I always think that I am. Oh, yeah, you guys see if you're related. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Oh, yeah, that was probably not a good time to be called. Like, I think my mother-in-law she has been called like several times. And I'm like, hey, girl, I want it to be, and I shouldn't put this out in the universe because then it'll happen like when my grandchild, I'm not expecting a grandchild, but I'm just saying like my luck, it would be like the day of the birth of, like it would be during the birth of my grandchild or something like that. That would be my luck. Um, oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can't anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this, but um shopping videos. I need to edit one, and Amy knows she knows what I'm going to say. The one that I need to edit that's still left from Ohio is from Sweet Lorraine's. And let me tell you, I'm like I want to edit that video because I want to experience it again. If you will live in the greater Cleveland, Ohio area, have you ever been to Sweet Lorraine's? Because it is like, I almost attribute it to the Disney World of vintage. It's like going into Disney World full of vintage. There is something, it is an experience. It is, absolutely is. Well, King's Portico. Again, I am not caffeinated yet. You need to go a little further up north and go to Sweet Lorraine's. It is incredible. So, Amy, did you know? I found out a fact from the owner. I loved him too. We sat and talked for a while. One of the former owners of Sweet Lorraine's was the creator of Ziggy. Do you know who Ziggy is, Amy? Surely you do. Brooke probably doesn't. Yeah, Ziggy. And apparently, and it was him and one of his girlfriends, because he was married, but he had several girlfriends. He's one of those guys. And apparently, the girlfriend claims that she was actually the creator of Ziggy, and it wasn't the Ziggy guy. And she also, I don't know if it's this girl, but apparently there is some provocative Ziggy illustrations that no one has ever seen. I want to go to Dollywood too, Cheryl. I've been begging Mark. I've been begging. We need to just have Misty Cindy Fun Day, and we just need to go to Dollywood. Ziggy. I can't say that. Ziggy. Hey, Helen. Pedro sends his love. He told me this morning to tell you hi. Hello, LaDonna. Okay, Susan, we need to make a date. We got to wait till Brooke's kids start school so she can it's going to be Brooke on the loose, which is going to be pretty soon. We might need to give her, Brooke, do we need to give you a week to be like, my baby? Maybe you need the distraction. You all know what it's like when your youngest child starts school. Because you know that when they start school, at the rate that they grow up intensifies, it like speeds up so fast. It speeds up so fast. I mean, I can still remember when my kids started. I can smell it. I can see myself in the classroom with them, dropping them off. And I remember that feeling in my heart, like my heart was broken when my baby, I know. Yeah, it's exactly. They're the worlds then, and they grow up like that. But I know. Well, maybe we need to be your distraction, Brooke. We'll be your distraction. We'll go to Salem, Goodwill. We'll go to Nana's because Nana's attic. You can get a hug from Nana or a kiss from Nana. She gives little Hershey kisses, and she's so sweet. We can go to Huckster Hall. We'll figure out what else we can get into. Another trip that we need to go on, girls, is Madison. We need to go down to Madison. Amy has experienced them. In Madison, there is a Trader Baker's that is none like you'd ever seen before. It is in an old grocery store, and they are using like the produce, like where they put the apples and stuff. That could be your booth. I love it though. I mean, it's just it's you haven't. Oh, girl, have you been to New Albany? I know. I wish you could too, Becca. You can. I promise. We'll. Well, I was gonna say there won't be any stress when you're with me, but there will be. I'm a kindergarten teacher and I'm ready but not ready. Um well, I started just doing this more and then that's where my brain was all the time. And I was a Title 1 coordinator, so I didn't have like a I just had a small classroom and I didn't have 30 years invested in it. I stayed home and I was a stay-at-home mom until gosh, how old was Jaden when I went back to? I mean, he was like in fourth or fifth grade. I wanted to raise my kids, and it's funny when I think about that though too, and I think about what did I? It seemed like back then the days went by so much longer when they. I know at the time I was like, dang, they're it's time for them to come home because that's like your you time. You clean the house. Gosh, my house was so much cleaner then than what it is now. I would clean out the refrigerator. I would clean my dust boards. Those things that happens every once in a while. Yeah. I well, and at the beginning of school though too, it was nice because we had a pool. So I was like, I don't have anybody to disturb me while I lay out in the sun and read. I don't have anyone saying, look, mom, look, mom, look, mom. But now I miss those times. So, you have seasons in your life where, it's all about the kids, and they just took all of your attention. And then now that we're empty nesters, that now we can focus on doing the things that we want to do. Then that's why we get to go on the weekend trips and travel a little bit. And it's just a different stage in your life that is also very, very fulfilling. It does go by really, really fast. And it was easier for me. I mean, we were a family that both of us needed to work, in order to live a comfortable life, in order to, go on a vacation and that kind of thing. But I never had to pay for insurance. The insurance is always through my husband's work, which is still an expense, obviously, for a family. But it wasn't as stressful for me to leave and take the leap and take the risk. And that's at that time I was selling everything. I was selling clothes. I was selling anything that I could make money. I was selling. And now I'm not interested in selling those things. I just want to sell the things that I like. And not everybody likes the things that I like, but that's okay. Oh, grandkids. I know. I live my life vicariously through you, MB. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a nice thing though too. Like she's, like she said, she was a divorced mom, so she had to work a lot. And now she gets to kind of put that energy into Bronson, our little buddy. Yeah. But I mean, single moms, that's a hard gig. That is a hard gig. It really, really is. And single dads too. It's both for moms and for dads. But it's good that if you have if you're a partner and you have a good support system. I mean, sometimes that doesn't always happen either. My 21-year-old daughter swears she doesn't want children. That she will one day. Has she been exposed to babies? My son says he doesn't want to have kids either. And if my daughter said that, I will whoop her butt. She wants kids. She just, well, I'm waiting on the right time. It isn't ever the right time. You don't ever have enough money. It's never the right time. You just have one. So anyway, all right. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be the last weekend before Labor Day, apparently. We'll see about now that we've done the first one. We can see how it's going to be the next time, and I'll come up with some different ideas. You're welcome, Andrea. You just kind of have to do it when it feels right for you. Maybe just start doing it part-time. Doing it part-time and just make a little bit of extra money and just have fun with it. You'll be retired one day, and then you can turn that energy into, you can turn your hobby. That's kind of that's the tricky thing. And that's one of the things that a sage advice from Michael is, sometimes when you turn your hobby into a business, it can spoil the fun a little bit. If your hobby ends up turning into the way that you make money, it can take away the joy. It can take away the joy of it a little bit. Just don't push her. I'm not. She's been married for a year, almost a year though, Becca. They've been getting. I won't. I promise. Hey, Lisa. Well, I'm retiring when Mark retires. I mean, I'm not going to be doing things like at the scale that I'm doing them now, and everything will change because we're selling everything and we're going to live in an RV. I mean, we're going to keep the building. We're going to have the apartment as our home base, but we're selling our house, which is going to be really, really difficult because that's where all of our memories are. But, and we want to travel. So when he retires, I'm retiring as well, but I'll still be making content and everything. But the Sweet Lorraine's, we were talking about the video. That I got to get that edited. I was going to start vlogging today, but I have a lot that I need to do today. So I'm going to start vlogging tomorrow. I probably will put out the vlog before I put out the Sweet Lorraine's video. Because I've had a lot of people say, when are you going to do the vlog? I mean, some people don't like the vlogs. Some people just like the shop with me's, and that's okay. But again, I want to put out content that I enjoy. And if it doesn't get a lot of traction, then that's fine. I am still proud of it. And I like to spend time with you. And I feel like while I've had a couple weeks off to not vlog, well, I got stuff to take to the cemetery. I got to run. I have some errands that I need to run. I got to get some eyeliner. I get my eyeliner from the Dollar Tree. And there was something else I was going to do too. I don't know. There was something else I was going to do too. Right. I would keep buying too. My friend got an RV and didn't work out. Well, I mean, we have planned our retirement very well since, so we'll be fine when it comes to our retirement planning. Depending, but at least today, when it's time to retire, we plan for it. So we'll be fine. I won't have to necessarily worry about the working. It will be because I enjoy to do it, not because I have to do it. I know I got to look at my computer screen because I can see them wrong. I can see them on my computer better, I guess. Grandkids keep getting in my way. And the refrigerator repairman. I'll never forget that, Carolyn. That was the best. But you know what? You stuck with it and you just kept going. She had the repairman just show up right in the middle of her live. And she was like, what? Oh, and he was in and he was drilling and stuff. And she was like, good Lord. But you know what? That's real. And we're all here for it. I loved it. I'm missing so much. How's your booth doing? I just opened up my first booth months ago, so it's slow, but it's summer. It's summer. It should start picking up. And if you go in and I'm not one to talk. Half naked. Oh, I was like, you're half naked, Carolyn? That's okay. You're not on the screen. If you fluff your booth often, and post pictures of your booth on social media, share it that way, run sales. I'm getting ready to run a big sale in my booth because I want to clear a lot of it out so I can start putting in fall items because it's time. It's time. I know we don't want to think about it because it's hot as you know what, but it's time to start putting fall items in your booth. Good morning, every little thing vintage. We downsized on retirement. Now I work harder than before. The problem is getting rid of all the stuff that's hard. I know I will probably just have a living estate sale. We're going to have a home base, so I'm not going to get rid of everything, but like we're getting rid of a lot of it. Yeah, I know when things become a little unrelatable, it is a little hard to watch. Well, I'm going to show some of the things that I got I got a lot here next to me. I don't know that I'm going to get through all of them. But I want to show you that some of the things I showed you yesterday. So some of the things I'm going to show you today. I thought about doing a live for my Pickers Vintage booth to clear it out. I mean, you never know. Good morning, Jilly. There's Jilly. We have another Quebec. We had another Quebec girl in the chat. I asked her if you guys were friends. I'm in that spot now. Wait, what a tag sale? I know that we downsized in retirement. Oh yeah. I mean, I work harder now than what I ever have in my life, and I don't stop working. And then I'm working when I'm asleep. Because I do everything myself. I don't have anybody that does. Oh, there's Miss Holly. Jilly. Miss Holly also lives in Quebec. Oh, I don't want that coffee anymore. I don't have any, I mean, and most of us don't. I mean, we do this and we do it all. We're the listers, we're the shippers, we're the sellers, we're the pickers, we're the grinners. And we fluff our own booth. The only thing that I pay for is a CPA, because Lord knows that's not my thing. And occasionally, which she has not done this in a very long time, but on the Misty show, Emma would edit those videos for me. I would pay her to do that, but everything else I do myself. My nail lady asked me if I was hiring. I know. Oh, Miss Holly won't see. Miss Holly, that's right. I forgot. Miss Holly, if anyone's watching on YouTube, you can't see all the chat. So Miss Holly, Jilly Eclectic Avenue is in the chat and she's talking, but you can't see her. So come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com and you'll be able to see everybody in the chat. There isn't an app to download. You don't have to, there's nothing to pay to join. You just come over and you'll be able to be part of the community, and it's just a lot. It's fun over here. It's fun over here. I'm really struggling with the booth thing. This town isn't, well, mine isn't either. But I mean, you live in a college town. So Jerry, maybe think about putting a variety of different things, like for the college kids too. You know, those college kids love their blue bow geese and their wooden shells with the heart cutouts. Oh, well then, Miss Holly, you're over on YouTube. Come on over to Vamp and sign in over here. Well, no, Mark. Well, actually, Mark used to roll his eyes about things too, but he doesn't anymore when he's, because he knows I'm making money on some things. Some things, not necessarily. Okay. What did Rachel say about the younger crowd? Did she say it over the weekend and I forgot? She needs to say it again. All right. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I got when we were shopping. This little guy, I am having a sale, which that's one thing I have to do today. I've got to take photographs. I'm having a sale with Amy, and I about said Matt. That's not, it's Jason, not Matt. Matt is Brooke's husband. Did you know that Matt's having a sale? Amy and Jason, Mother Tucker Antiques, on Wednesday. And look, Amy, look at him. Where is Willie? He's got this week off. Somebody tag him. He needs to wake up. I know. I loved this. It's like a big head on this angel. So I might be bringing this, but it's all beaded. There you are. Okay, you're here now. There you go. Oh, Rachel. I was thinking Brooke. Yes, Rachel. Did you see that, Jerry? Rachel says she sells vintage clothes in her booth at affordable prices, and it brings in the 20-year-olds. But look at his little face. So he's got a little vinyl face, but he has very much like a Bradley doll vibe with those eyes and his little halo. But he would be, I want to be the topper of your tree. I think that it's a boy angel. We're going to say that it is. It's so cute. So cute. I know it is so in right now. I got some vintage clothes that I got. Star City Thrift has a ton of vintage clothes. I'm putting all this stuff on my tray so I can put it on the shelf. Helen, I'm jealous. We were just talking about jury duty. Jerry, when we go to the bins, we're going to go to in Indy. So you'll have to come down and meet us down there, and you can find the clothes there. I think that's all the Christmas that I bought, which is sad because I really need more. Carolyn, I bought this for me. A rainbow beaded necklace. I could wear this today because I got on these bib overalls that have that green color in there. I got this from Washboard Antiques. It was $4.95. That's mine. Put that in the Misty pile. I also got this. It's just a little pottery pot, but I thought it looked like a cauldron. Thank you, Shannon. I thought it looked like a cauldron. So I think pretend this is a witch for a display. It's like a little bean crock probably, but there's the bottom of it. What else did I get from there? I got these. Okay, hear me out on these. You know, we see these a lot, and they're lovely, but you're like, nobody eats their eggs out of these anymore. Oh, it would work with tiki decor. That's a really good idea. These are egg cups. So you put your egg in there, your poached egg or your hard-boiled egg, but flip them up like this. And I think that they would be neat. And I got 2 sets of different ones. So you could put like different ones in your windowsill, and you could put your basil, your thyme, your oregano, and it's just like something interesting. Like, I don't want them all to be the same. Oh, a makeup sponge holder. That's a really good idea. You'd want to use the smaller end for that. Or just like little flower pots. I think that would be cute. So we see these all the time. So we got to think about what can we do to these to kind of upcycle them a little bit. So I'm actually, and see, this is weird because these are the same pattern, but see, one is bigger than the other. So I think that I'm going to try that. Now, will they stay alive? Probably not. But I'm gonna give it a try and take some pictures of it and see how it works. I love basil. I love basil on like when I make pizza or calzones. And so I'm gonna try putting a little basil succulents. Yeah, but I want to do something like for cooking. I don't have the greatest windowsill to do that with, but I'm gonna give it a try. That's a cute idea too. Button bouquets. So you can put some of that florist foam in there and get some wires to make your little button bouquets. Yeah. So that's you got to think about. I love basil. It's my favorite thing to put on any spaghetti. Italian. I love it when you do the mozzarella and tomato. So good. But when I think like things that you see all the time, like the little creamers and stuff too, which I absolutely love. This is a Homer Laughlin creamer. But a lot of times we don't use these for that anymore. But like when you see things, what else could people do with it in their decor or in their displays? So that's kind of what in my mind, and it kind of makes it fun looking for things too. But like this was $2.50 from Washboard Antiques. Brooke said, sewing pin holders, that's a good idea too. Yes, please bring me some. It's so good. I love basil. And if we were in England, we would call it basil. Does Canada call it basil too? Basil. All right, what else did I get from these girls? Okay. I looked at these and looked at these and looked at these at Washboard Antiques, and I was just like, I'm gonna get them today. They are these little bell. Look at her polka dotted kerchief. She's bringing your mail on a little platter. She's got her little gold shoes on. Look at her little heart lips. She's adorable, but she is a bell. Boys get a bad rep. Bells get a bad rep. But if a bell is pretty darn cute, she's a figurine at this point. And then she's got her sister. They work at they're the Gilded Age. They work at what is the family's name? Did you watch it last night? I watched half of it. I didn't see the ending yet. I used to hate, I'm horrible at their names too. I used to hate, I think her name is, she's got it starts with a B, I think. A really weird, the Russells. Mrs. Russell, I couldn't stand her. But now I can't stand the Duchess. So I'm there for Mrs. Russell to stick it to the Duchess. Bertha, that's it. Bertha. Are the Russells the Vanderbilts? I think I had read that they're like a fictional version of, because the Vanderbilts had a daughter that they married off. She had to go to, that's what I thought. She had to go to England to marry, but then ended up, I think that they ended up, I don't know. But hi, Misfit Mercantile. This is Misty Uncaffeinated, which is just a little, still as much energy, but my thoughts aren't all together. Yeah. So it's pretty, and then, so if you're watching the Gilded Age and you love it, then go on the rabbit hole of watching all of the YouTube documentaries and stuff on the Vanderbilts. Did you know that Anderson Cooper's related to the Vanderbilts? Did you know that? That's his lineage. Hey, fat birds. Did you go live last night? I was in bed by 9 o'clock. Yeah. So you never know when Laura's going to pop on. Did you have your bra on, Laura? Anyway, the Gilded Age is excellent. If you liked Downton Abbey, you will love the Gilded Age. They would step into the parlor. That's one thing I wanted to talk about too. She's got her little feather duster. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought these are really, really cute. That would work for that. Because let me tell you, I don't got that stuff for that, Delaney. So I'm trying to, I want people to know that here on Vamp, they're Wales, Japan. Thank you, Amy. Here on Vamp, we aren't just kitsch. We aren't just mid-century. There are a lot of people who sell the Victorian pieces. So on Thursdays, we're trying to make that pronounced that those days, not all of the sales have to be the Gilded Age, Victorian, Edwardian, that sort of thing. You can have, if I wanted to have a kitsch sale on Thursday, I darn well sure could. But I just trying to bring attention that there are other things besides just bludgeon delf. Laura, I got bludgeon delf. Nobody can look at these and not think of Fat Bird Finds. So if you have a lot of fanciful things, we kind of deemed it step into the parlor. So, you know, back in the day in the Victorian and Edwardian, they had a parlor. You go into the parlor and so it's just kind of that wording is kind of like that. But yeah, I mean, these are very kitschy, but the subject matter would fit in with that. Good morning, Beth. What did Jerry say? Grantchester is another good show on PBS. Ooh, Jerry, send me an email about that because I'm all for that. I started watching, Victoria. There's only one season of it, and that made me mad because I got all hooked into that, and then they canceled it. I think it might be on. I subscribe to True Royalty and all those things. Well, we're doing a play on words, Becca. I don't know anything about Victorian stuff other than I love the drama of it all. All right, so Bludgeoned Elf. He's probably going to be, some of these things will be available in a buyer's choice too, which also reminds me, I'll show you her next. I'm having a salt and pepper shaker buyer's choice tomorrow. I got to get my catalog because it's just buyer's choice, so I don't have to take pictures for it. But these girls will come. Oh my gosh, these must have been someone's collection, but it is I don't know if I'm gonna be. I might put her back for the tiki party. I don't know. These would be very fitting for the summer tiki party, but is a pineapple made in Japan. And I think that didn't the men go to the drawing room? But that must have been whoever collected salt and pepper shakers. That must have been the 129th piece in their collection. She does not have a bra or anything on. She just has a lei. She just has her lei around her neck. No bra on her. I got another set of salt. I actually got a couple more sets of salt and pepper. I about said my dad's words. Salt and pepper shakers. Oh no. Did it break? I came downstairs and my huge antique Union Pacific display cabinet had the cat hideaway up against the original. Okay, good. Good. Because that would have been heartbreaking. So this is, good grief. Where are my eyeballs? Couldn't find them yesterday. Pioneer Ceramics. Made in Japan. This little base here. But look, we've got a bowling pin and a bowling ball. The bowling ball still, well, I guess the pin has the S and the bowling ball has the P. Different, right? So Tim's asking if you're going to show those. I showed everybody my beaver yesterday, Tim. I showed everybody my beaver yesterday. Nobody wanted to buy my beaver yesterday, Tim. Nobody wanted to buy it. I'll sell it. I'll sell it another time. I got the UNESCO beavers. They're cute. They're over there. I put the stuff that I showed over there so I wouldn't show the same thing. I remembered to do that. Yeah. This is a nice morning show. They're the little UNESCO beaver salt and pepper shakers. You got to make sure that you brush and groom it. Brush and groom it. So I paid $5 for these. They also come from someone's salt and pepper shaker collection, but I like hands. See those hands up there? These are like great for like a game room. I want to say that these are, no, they are opposite hands. They're gloved hands. And then they've got the club and the heart on them. Diane, wait, Cheryl says salt and peppers. They're expensive over here too. Sometimes they're very expensive over here. Oh, magician's hands. For my next trick, I will show you this little bitty bottle in this hand. Wait, I got some good bottles. I like the colors of them too. So those will be available tomorrow. I think what I'm going to do is just have 3 sets of salt and pepper shakers. And the buyer will get to pick once. I got a lot of salt and pepper shakers. That's why I've got to do something with them. That's all the salt and pepper shakers that I got. Yes. Okay. So this little bottle, Glostora. This is a sample. And it's got the original label. See circular for directions. Well, there's no circular. Look at this little medicine bottle. It's got a cork. Oh my gosh. The original paper label. It does have a little bit of the fluid on the inside. Yes, you can. You definitely can. Just come to virtualantiquemarketplace.com, Tammy, or you can just scan the QR code that's on and it'll bring you right over here. So this is probably going to go on my shelf of curiosities in my bathroom. So I love that. Then, now I did pay up for these because they're big. This is a cobalt blue poison. Camphorted oil. The antidote is emetic of mustard, ether by inhalation, artificial respiration, stimulants of black coffee, caffeine, digitals, external heat. Max Pharmacy in Ithaca, New York. Oh my gosh. I'll make sure that you let me know when that sale is going to be. So I love that it's in the cobalt blue. It does have a cork lid. And, oh gosh, I'm not going to smell it. I want to, but I'm not. But yeah, I love. Also, if I'm showing anything and you are interested in purchasing them and you're on Vamp, you can only purchase if you're on Vamp. Let me know and I can run any of the things that I've shown you. Is Mark into old mechanics garage products? Not really. No, not really. I mean, he has some things out in the garage, but we're going to be selling all those things. So not really. Then I got this one. This also is poison. And it's got the skull and crossbones. This is alcohol, medicated for rubbing, bathing, and other external uses. E.V. McAllister, druggist in Hopeston, Illinois. This is an amber bottle, and it's got the cork stopper with the original paper label. These are in really good condition, and they're big, so you can actually see what it says on them. And then I got these as well. 2 more poison bottles. These are iodine. Caution, poison. This is from Rexall. We've got this poison bottle. And this is also iodine from Columbia brand Meyer Brothers Drug, St. Louis, Missouri. Iodine with the original paper label. And it still has the dauber. There's no iodine left in it, but it has the glass dauber. This one might too. Not a glass dauber, but it still has a dauber. This one's older than this one. I don't know. I was able to get Mama Kitty into the vet, and they're going to call me with an update. So she's not real happy with me, but I did get her in. And then this one I'm going to keep. Oh my gosh, wrong way. This is from Mendenhall's Pharmacy, Brazil, Indiana. It's not a poison bottle, but it's just a pharmacy bottle, which is what I'm collecting right now. And it has the measurements on the bottle too, which is nice. This isn't poison, so I can... Oh, that smells like mouthwash. Spirit Camphor. Apply 3 to 4 times a day. Average internal. Not to be given to children. No to children. Well, it should have a Mr. Yuck sticker on it then. Misty, you put your nose right up there. It doesn't say poison on it, though. Well, I mean, maybe it's poison now, but it doesn't say poison on it. So those are the bottles that I got. And then I got an Amber Apothecary Belgium jar. Not really apothecary. Well, some people, but it is stamped Belgium. Sometimes you can find them in their Taiwan, which is still fine. I really like to find the ones that have the glass, the sanded glass. But this will probably be going up in a buyer's choice. Brooke, have you gone and walked around the grounds at West Baden? Could you smell the sulfur? Yeah, these are, oh gosh, I love amber glass for Halloween displays. Oh, speaking of Halloween, meow meow. That could be another thing we can do. I can gather up, I gotta have Cindy come with us too. And we can gather up and go smell the sulfur. Black cat, meow meow. Look. That time's coming. Halloween time's coming. The cold paint on him is really, really good. It's got a little bit of sticker residue on him, but he's not a shaker. He's just a little black cat figurine. Then I got a brooch. A Nodder brooch. Jewelry intimidates me. It really does. I just kind of go with what I think is kind of cool. It's a demon dog with red eyes. Also would be good for Halloween. He'll be in a buyer's choice. So will this. Oh, this could be in the parlor. We should have had a show and tell at your shop. Oh, that's a good idea for the next time. Show and tell. Can I run the black cat? I can. I also have to do shipping today. So if you bought something from me the last couple of days, I'm going to be shipping them out today. All right, black cat. Black cat, 9 lives. Short days, long nights. Living on the edge, not afraid to die. Blah, 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 bum, 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 bum. Shipping profile will be small. All right. He's in excellent condition. The cold paint is really good. He is stamped Japan. He is redware, black redware. And he's got a little bit of the brush paint on him as well. So I'm going to start him at $10 for 30 seconds. It's kind of a glary, but he's got the under eye, like the white paint. This is like, it's brushed to make it look like it's textured. Kind of has that all over. And he might, I don't know if he's Shafford or not, but he could possibly be. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Meow, 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 meow. Ashland, Oregon has lithium water springs. Thank you, Every Little Thing Vintage. I will get him shipped today. I'll take him to the post office today too. So he'll be on his way to you very, very quickly. Thank you so much. So I don't think I have any other cat. I actually have a couple things that could go into the gilded sale. So I might. I know I love a black cat too. I love tuxedo cats. So this, maybe I will save this to go into the gilded age sale. It's a souvenir with best wishes with this fanciful girl with her big bow. So I think that it is from, if I remember correctly, it's from a Leland School District number 6, town of Honey Creek, Sauk, Nikki, are you here? Sauk County, Wisconsin, 1904 to 1905. So Elsie M. Baumgarth was the teacher. And then, well, I'll show you that page. So this is from 1904, 1905. There are the pupils. Is that it? That's it. Souvenir. Doesn't have any signatures or anything on it, but yeah, I know. I think it's pretty cool too. So they probably had these made, and then the students could put their photo. She is not the teacher. She's a younger teenager-y. Yeah, like a little mini yearbook. Actually, I know where I can get some like old yearbooks like this. That's something else I could bring. Look at me branching out. Just call me Ariana. No, I can't compete with Ariana. She brings such great things, and she's got such a good eye. Such a good eye. Well, Willie must have slept in too, Bug, because he's not been here. Oh, kitty spaz weirdo. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Bug. Is anybody sick? Not feeling well? Don't croak. I couldn't resist this. I don't know who made it. I haven't done research on any of this stuff. That's what I do. I buy things if I like them. And I liked this. I think it's probably from the 1960s, maybe the 1970s. It's just like a little, they used to call these like tip trays. Aww. Aww. I don't want to think about it because Mr. Flufferpants is my emotional support cat. I'm drinking water. Water. I need to get caffeine because that coffee is just not doing it for me. Anyway, that's going to go into buyer's choice. I liked it. I also liked this. I like Swinky Swigs. Do you guys like Swinky Swigs? Are great to keep in your bathroom to use as a rinse cup. But somebody else said that they keep a tumble up, which is a good idea too. But it is the tortoise and the hare. There's the tortoise, or there's the hare, and there is the tortoise. That tortoise is like, you're not going to win, buddy. It went really good. I'm so proud of him. I think that he had fun, and that's kind of sometimes is the most important. That's going to go to buyer's choice. That sometimes is the most important, or if someone's interested in any of the stuff I can sell now, it's the most important part. And I think that definitely comes across in a sale. I liked her. She's made in Japan. I don't know why I relate nuns to Christmas, but it could also be for Halloween. Why do we relate nuns to Halloween too? But I thought that she was really pretty. She's got her rosary down here, and she's in her habit. She is Japan. So she's a figurine. I love figurines. Well, there you are. You slept in. You know what? We can't fault you because you got the day off. I don't know. You're going to have to ask Willie. He'll be live with Emmeline on Friday night. So maybe he'll bring, I told him he should bring a couple things then. Bless you, Willie. Bless. Were most items from Japan? Yeah. They're imported in from Japan. Wouldn't it be great if you ever go to Japan and you just stumbled upon a factory that just had boxes of Japan imported? Willie would probably have a heart attack. He would have the nun. The nun summons you, Willie. Willie would probably have a heart attack. Well, here's another like praying thing. I've not seen this one. She's missing her stopper, but it's mother's pin money. But I was like, pin money for what? So could this be for, I'm thinking bowling, but why would she didn't look like a bowler. So I'm thinking sewing, but it's a bank. You put your coins in her butt. She's praying about it. So, I've seen this line with spare money. You're a genius, Audrey Lee. But I've seen these in salt and pepper shakers. There's a whole line of these, but I've not seen the bank before. So I got her. She's very kind of kitschy. You better save for your pins. Sewing Susan will hear about it, lady. I was just watching an older video you did on your store story. Oh, well, thank you for watching. Gosh, my old videos are something else. Small allowance for women to use for items they wanted. I hope you filled up your bank, girl. Oh, here's a cat. Meow, meow. I couldn't resist this cat because this cat was $2. And it's in great condition. It's a heavy cat. It's a crystal. Do you need a crystal cat? Sitting on, it's not crystal, but sitting on a glass pillow. I don't think I am going to say 100% that it doesn't glow. Did any of these? Ooh. I gotta look at those medicine bottles. Does anything glow over here? Ooh, that girl's hair glows. No. Nothing. But this cat. I loved all the items you showed, especially a cooler with the fish. My dad had that. Oh gosh, how long ago was that? See, that's the thing. I don't even remember. I wish I had some of that stuff again, honestly. So yeah, $2. She's a cat. I'm going to do like a buyer's choice, like medium size sale. 2 years ago, yeah. It's a Dargis. Is it worth $1 million? I haven't done research on any of this. Hey, Jason. I like that it was a cat. Is it worth $1 million, LaDonna? Is this $1 million cat? It's French? Is it worth $2 million now? Oh. Okay, well, you know what? I bought it for $2. Okay? So I will run it. I'm just going to say works fine. Fine. We'll just use that. Now this is going to be medium because it's a little heavy. So, starting him at $10. Meow, 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 meow. No chips or cracks. For the French cat. And starting the auction. Becca, you already unlocked discounted shipping, and I can put your pig hanky in there. I think you've unlocked discounted shipping. Meow, meow. For the glass cat. Now, if you put this in a windowsill, it would look really, really pretty. I don't have my lighted base. I took my lighted base home, I think. Oh, no. I got one. Are you ready to see Disco Cat? Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Yeah. It doesn't really fit real well on this lighted base, but you can get the idea. We got to sing Donna Summer. I get these from Amazon. I thought that I had taken it home because I have all my glass orbs, and sometimes we'll have a disco party in my windowsill. All right, so shopper 123, you win the glass or the ice cat for $15. It's a cat day today. Yeah, I know. It is fun to just jazz up. And I think that I got mine. You can get them in a 2-pack. I don't know if you can get them. Maybe you can get them at Walmart or someplace like that. I don't know. But I got mine from Amazon. Do we have anything? Well, look at this. This is the biggest one I have ever seen. See, I say things and But it is the biggest one I've ever seen. Yes. That's okay. We got all day. We want to see your hauls. Now I know that these are kind of played out. Everybody's got one. Nobody really, I pretty much pass them up unless I can get them for really, really cheap. Or if they're huge or teeny tiny. This is, I don't know if it's signed. It's not signed. But that is the biggest one. That's a big bluebird. Yes. That is the biggest one. You got a bigger one, Chris? It's huge. Does he blow? Depends on who. Yes, he does. He's got a little bit of a green tinge to him. Like he isn't gonna, if you put him in your glowy glass cabinet, he's not gonna glow. But yeah, this is a big one. He's large. So, and he doesn't have any boobers. So again, Jason, I think I'm going to bring him Wednesday night. He's a big boy. Big boy. All right. I got to move stuff over. Oh no. I knocked over my magician's hands. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah. It's a big bird. It's a big bird. I wish it was Big Bird. Okay, I'm obsessed with this. I have never seen this before, but it's Fisher-Price. They're plastic. It's a mini snowmobile, but look at the Fisher-Price. You can't take them out. They forever are in the snowmobile. I honestly am like, I don't know for sure if this is like, I don't see Fisher-Price anywhere. Look at that. I have never seen that. And then when you roll it, they bobble up and down. It's really hard, right? I know. I've never seen it either. I can't tell you with 100% certainty that it is not bootleg Fisher-Price because I'm not seeing any labels on it, but I love the graphic on it too. So I'm going to do research on it, and if anything, they're going to end up at a buyer's choice. On the radio. Figure she'll be in a buyer's choice, not unless somebody wants her now, but she is she's appropriate for today. She's Monday. On Monday, I guess on Monday she brushes her hair. Oh, Ski-Doo? Okay. I'll run it in just a second, Audrey Lee. Oh, there's my little baby. I was talking about you having a baby, but you're not. But I mean, everyone knows that we want you to. Hi, baby girl. I have no idea. I know. I love you, Emma. We're coming. We are coming to spend the night with you on Friday. She's not. She got married almost a year ago. So Emma, you'll have to let me know if you want to go thrifting with us or if we just need to do it almost a year ago, ma'am. Listen, I got married in July and I got pregnant in December. Bobby, it's Bobby Beans. It's Bobby Beans. Oh, Bobby, I love that. It's Bobby Beans. Bug. Yes, you'll all be great aunties and uncles. Oh, well, Becca. That was, they win. True. Whew, yeah, Yeah, or Becca, your mom wins the fastest to get pregnant. That's just like Priscilla Presley, allegedly. All right, Monday, the Monday girl, Bobby Beans. Gosh, Bobby, people are gonna get. Nobody's pregnant, Bobby. I would like. Emma will be pregnant in her own time, in her own way. Yeah, it's Jason. Jason's pregnant. Yeah, it doesn't take long sometimes, but she kind of looks like she's listening in on someone's secrets, but I don't think that she is. I think that's a brush, right? Anyway, I like the colors. Bobby Beans, Bobby Beans. Golly, Bobby, I'm going to be driving everybody even more crazy. I got my baby beans family that I'm going to be selling. I kind of want to do another retro roundup where we bring our retro things. So I'm kind of like saving some stuff for that, like a retro roundup. These, I'm going to show you something that would be fabulous for that too. I always can't resist these. I don't know if Lisa's here. She probably has 8 million of these. They are Fire King. Yeah, the retro roundup. We don't have to call it the retro. We could do a flashback Friday or a something Saturday. I want to do something on a Saturday. So we need to think of an sit back. I don't know. We'll think of something. An retro. Ooh, that's a good idea, Bug. But if she was scrubbing the floor, or she was doing laundry, because it kind of looks like a washboard, maybe. McDonald's, Fire King. Good morning, says the sun. This is a little bit. This looks like the coffee cup, the Mother Tucker coffee cups, but it's in good shape. So, okay, well, we need a plan. We'll get on that. I got all kinds of retro stuff, and maybe I can get Mark to join me because Mark does too. He's got to sell some of those Hot Wheels because he's got a lot of them. All right, these are fun. Oh, wait, sorry, Audrey Lee. Let me do this. To me, 60s, 70s, I mean, retro is pretty broad. It's pretty broad. Just think about like maybe toys that you played with, or I mean, I guess some people consider like 80s retro, but I in my brain, I consider things like from the 70s retro as well. 70s to the 90s. All right. So I'm going to list this snowmobile. Is that you? Look, it's Audrey Lee and damn it, Daryl. Daryl, go faster. Daryl, we got to make it to Germany on time. I love Audrey and Daryl. I'm going to say mini snowmobile. Snowmobile. I don't know. I'm just going to, this is been my price for everything. Starting price for everything. So I'm just going to go with it today. I don't know that this is Fisher Price. They really look like they are in the face. But this is like, it's thinner plastic and it isn't. Oh my God. I'm going to come and visit you. I have never been on a ski-doo. Do you fall off of them, Audrey? Because if I fall in the lake, I will die of a panic attack. All right, I'm going to start at $10, 30 seconds for the mini ski-doo, and it's running. You can't take the people out, but when you roll it, they bobble up and down. You've been riding since 12. Audrey, you haven't bid on it yet. It's running. It's got 9 seconds left. Okay. We rode ski-doos on a frozen lake. Then I feel like I'm becoming a little bit braver in my old age. Yay! Look, it's Audrey and Daryl. Look, it's Audrey and Daryl right there too. Oh my gosh, I love that's going to you. I want to try it. Well, thank you so much. No, I have not checked. Did you send it to me on Instagram? I am way behind on Instagram messages and Facebook. I'm way behind on this weekend. I didn't check my phone at all. I only took one picture, which I need to do better at next time. Email. Well, I haven't checked that either, but I will. That's on my list of things to do today. I wanted to just be completely in the moment with everybody this weekend, and I just didn't. But I need to when you come visit. Okay, Mark would love that. Mark loves being on a jet ski. I've never done it because I'm always scared of the water. I don't like deep water. I don't know who these are, but these are very kitschy. They are made in Japan. I don't even know. I know that this is a skunk. Crazy skunk with those lenticular eyes. Yeah, because I need to get to Canada. You live way up there though, right? You live way over on the west part of Canada. So he's made in Japan, and he's got these little beaded legs and a hard plastic body. I want to say that these were probably some sort of, it's snowmobile, and not what? That's even better. Okay, I won't. No. I've never been on a snowmobile either. I do want to go. I want to go everywhere. Jason, who is this? Crazy panda? That is not a panda body or panda tail. This is just a little weirdo pipe cleaner. He is also stamped Japan and has a weird. I just want to say that these probably were some sort of a kit. You think he's a mouse? Oh, maybe a mouse. I love their lenticular eyes. I know they're so cute. They do. You have to kind of bend their legs a little bit to get them to stand up for a display. And I think that this one's missing some beads on his tail. Or I don't know. They're little weirdos. So those will probably go up in a buyer's choice. I couldn't resist this plate. I think that it's Syracuse China. It's restaurant wear, but I love the design on it, and you could use it to put like your rings and stuff on, but it's very atomic. So it's just a little, oh my gosh, it's getting really washed out. It's this little saucer, but I love this atomic design and the colors, but it is Syracuse China. So this will be cute. Yeah, well, I want to do both. I want to do both, Audrey. I really want to do a snowmobile. And I so bad want to go ice fishing. Can we go ice fishing, Audrey Lee? I want to go ice fishing so bad. I've something, and Mark has always wanted to go fly fishing. I don't necessarily want to do that. Yeah, you could put your cheese on it. I haven't had it in a long time, but we went to Indy a couple weekends ago, went to Trader Joe's, and I got my garlic dip. Trader Joe's garlic dip is legit. And you, if you get some, what is that? Brie cheese. They have these little round rye crackers that I love. And you dip the cracker in a little bit of brie cheese and then dip that into the garlic dip. It's so good. Okay. Don't make fun of me. Yes, it is. It is much warmer. I paid $4.95 for her. Like I said, I haven't looked any of this stuff up because I know that some of these can be a little bit, but I could not resist her. She's a figurine and she's darling. She's Precious Moments. I bought 2 Precious Moments this weekend. One of them I'm going to transform. Well, I am not going to. Mark's going to try. Amy volunteered, but Mark says he wants to try it. It's the Precious Moments little boy sitting in a chair, but Mark's going to transform it into Pee Wee Herman sitting in cherry. I'm also looking for one that has a globe on it so we can transform that into Pee Wee Herman in Globy. But we'll see. How it may take 5 years for that to happen. You never know. But I'm not going to she's not going to be changed into anything. Look at how sweet she is. She's a little bee. She's a honeybee. And then her little antennas are hearts. And she's got wings. She reminds me of the Blind Melon Bumblebee. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. She's so cute. I don't even know when she's from. I know, isn't she cute? I was like, I cannot believe here I am buying a prize. She's from 2009, made in Indonesia. Sometimes I know they have little names, but oh my gosh, she's so cute. Right? I liked her. I thought about keeping her. I may end up keeping her, but I probably put her in a buyer's choice. She's just darling. She's so cute. Okay, so, well, let me just show you this. This is ephemera. They're napkins. Cute trick napkin assortment. But they're these little card suits. So we've got the heart, the club, the diamond, and the spade. So they would be, oh, Nikki says run her. Okay, I will run her, Nikki. Let me show you these napkins real quick first. Now, the cellophane is missing on one of them, but they are darling. And it's 4 different designs. Aren't they cute? And there's a lot of them. Like, I don't even know how many are in there, but like this is all one design. I don't think that they've ever been used. And you can see it a little bit better. Where did I get these from? Oh, I think I got them from Riverside. I think I got them. That fly still hasn't died yet, but they're darling. So the thing of it is, though, I mean, these are vintage and cute, but if you were having a party, you could definitely use these and they'd be different. So I got those. Cute trick. I don't know who made them, but they're in their box. Hello, Heidi. Yeah, for your Brooke, for the girls' poker night. Poker night for the kids. All right, we're gonna run the. And this is a. Again, I'm just sticking with the same theme. Nikki, I think that you've already unlocked discounted shipping. I'll raise you a cookie. All right, I'm going to raise. She doesn't have any flaws. She's just darling. $10 for 30 seconds. If I ever find a set of snow bunnies. Okay, are you looking for any particular ones? The snow bunny ones are my favorite ones to find. Nikki Moss. Nikki Moss, I have something that I'm sending to you too. I already sent Nikki something. She sent me a picture of it. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Nikki Moss. She's so cute, Nikki. So cute. Okay. I'm gonna lay you down right there. Nikki, I found this for you. You let me know if you already have it. If you do, then I won't send it to you if you don't want it. But I was on a mission. And I think that Retha found this. This is Mertegoid von H. It's a moose. Do you need this moose, Nikki? I bought it to put in your package. I kept seeing what I thought were mooses, Nikki, and they were deer. I get them confused. All right, Nikki, that's coming to you too. That's your free gift. Because Nikki is the queen of AMP. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Fly needs to die. Oh, I will say too, at 10:30, I'm almost done. I'm going to show everything, but at 10:30, Jilly is going to go live, Eclectic Avenue, and do another haul. So if I'm not done yet and you're like, I want to go see what Jilly has, just leave and go over to Jilly. But as soon as I'm done, we're all going to go over to Jilly. These I can put in the retro roundup sale. I love these. And Mark might keep some of them because we're kind of collecting them. Who remembers these guys? Oh, it's an unboxing. 1986. You don't remember Garbage Pail Kids? So we've got Green Dean. And like the back of them are always fun too. Baron Aaron. Is that what it is? Yeah, Baron Aaron. Undead Jed. And see, don't you remember? You've never, oh, these were all the rage in the 80s. And you try to collect them to make the puzzle on the back. This one is, well, these are not appropriate too, by the way. Well done, Sheldon. I love this one. Beth Death. Beth Death. These are all from the 80s. Dwight Bite. Stuck Chuck. That one's got the little bit of thing. Alligator. I don't know if they had two different designs or they had two different names. I can't remember. Mac Quack. This one has wanted father, also guilty of the following crimes: doing his kids' homework incorrectly, smelling up the house with cigar smoke and beer, giving the cheapest allowance on the block. Gooey. Oh, wait, this is the one that I remember the most. And it's a horrible name, but it's good old Rod Wad. Rod Wad. He's got this bazooka. And then I don't even know what's in here because there's like several of them in here. And they're stickers. Gluey Gabe. Farrah Fossil. Farrah Fossil. Galloping Glen. I remember her too. Karate Kate. Humongous. Humongous. I remember this one too. KO'd Cody. Oh my God, this one's iconic. U.S. Arnie. Because they kind of look like Cabbage Patch Kids. They're Garbage Pail Kids. And then Bullseye Berry. Yeah, I loved these two. Don't you remember like the gum that was in them too? And I want to say that you would get like 5 cards in a pack. I can still see the pack. If you ever come across the vintage ones from the 80s and they're unopened, dang. But yeah, these are fun. Mark has to look through them and see which ones are duplicates, but he was happy when I found those. And then, but see, like those could come to the retro roundup. This could not, but this could come to the Victorian thing. But I got a project with these. Emma is helping me with them. I'm collecting these like plates with some sort of a graphic on it. And she's going to cricket some sort of a snarky. Yes, I will run the Bluebird. She's going to put some snarky, like this one can be like something about like choking her. Just something for fun, you know. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't think I ever had enough to complete the puzzle, but did anybody else get enough to complete the puzzle? So I'm going to run this huge Bluebird. I have to start him a little bit higher because I paid more for him. Huge blue bird. of happy. And we'll just leave it. Of happiest. Oops. He's going to be a medium. Borderline and on large because he is. All right. I'm going to start him at $18 for 30 seconds for the mammoth bluebird. He's the giant. He is humongous. Nope, this is not. This is either Ron Ray or Leo Ward. Man, I sometimes think that it's Bobby Beans. You got to hit the bid button. Oh, it is signed. It's not Fenton though. It's man. It is signed, and I cannot for the life. Bobby Beans. It's 1994. W Ward, 1994. Bobby Beans. He's huge. This is the biggest one I've ever seen. I got this one from booth 16. All right, that's got to go. That coffee is going away. It's going to go in that pile. Thank you, Bobby Beans. I know, I can't. No, you bought it for 18, Bobby Beans. But yeah, you don't type in, you just have to hit the bid button. If you don't see the bid button, then like make sure you swipe to the left or the right, and then you should be able to see it then. It's okay, Bobby. I got this. This could also go in the Edwardian thing. Oh no, I'm not gonna block. No, I'm not. Listen, I like snarky statements. Drunk trunk squirrels. I asked everybody because yesterday if they wanted to see my beaver because I have beaver shakers and they wanted to see it. I'll show them to you again if you guys want to see it. But okay, so this is a Victorian box. Now there is a little bit of cracking right here on her face with this Gibson girl on it, and it's got this really pretty floral design. She does still have the clasp, and then she does still have the tuft lining on the top, and some of the lining on the bottom has seen better days. Hello, Emmeline, darling. I don't know what this was used for. Jeez. But it does still clasp. But she's pretty. Now you could display her like this. Obviously, you could display her like that, but all of the sides have a graphic on it. So if you wanted to put something on top. Now, this is what I'm probably going to, my dad will do this. A glove box, possibly. Probably that you'd have to fold your gloves up, obviously, but, or handkerchief, Christy. That was a good idea too. So the way that you repair these is you put a little bit of wood glue, not Elmer's glue, not wood glue. Put a little bit of wood glue on your finger or on a Q-tip and just try to get that wood glue underneath this image and then put something kind of heavy on top of it. And that's how you'll get it to stay down again. So Dad likes to do those kinds of things. It brings him joy. And he's really good at it. So he's done this many, many times. But I do like that they've got little acorns on the trimming there. So I'm going to have him repair that. And then I might be bringing it to the parlor sale. I didn't think I'd have anything. All right. I got this from Southern Roots. Yeah, they're always, yeah, but you can repair them a little bit with that wood glue. No, I will, Becca. I will. I know exactly where they're at. I might as well just go ahead and run them. He ain't gonna know. Okay. So I loved this. I think I showed this in a live shop along. It's glass with these are the 666 kids. No, I'm serious. There was medicines that was 666. So the 666 salve, 666 soap, and look at the little dog. But yeah, the 666 salve. They did a lot of marketing with that, and I mean it's odd, but that's what makes me kind of like it. But it is in this wooden frame, and it does have a hanger on it. Oh, geez, Misty. Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was so cute, and it's just a small little size. All right, I'm saving my favorite thing for last. I did get this is a Syndicate Manufacturing. This is in really nice condition, and I've never found this one before, is the recipe box. I love the Celadon green. And so the flowers are purple with the marigolds. I don't know what that flower is, but no recipe cards on the inside. But it's so clean. I loved this one. Never seen it. There's the top of it. If you collect postcards, this is really nice too. And obviously your recipe cards will go nicely in there too, but it is nice. I always say this, but I think it would be so cute to have a shelf in the kitchen. I have seen people have done that, and that's kind of the reason why I like them so much. Sometimes when you see someone's display of something, then it just kind of, you want to find them. I mean, I'm not going to do that for me, for my display, but when I see a lot of something on a shelf, it makes my heart extremely happy. It really does. All right, I'm saving those for last. Here's another tin. Susan, does some of this stuff look familiar? I got some of this from Two Sister Susan's booth. This is, oh my gosh, made in Western Germany. Designed by Mavis. I cannot read this name. Frida Nook. Designed by Mavis, Western Germany. It's great. Look at this tin. Western Germany tin. I love the little hairpin legs. It looks like a flying saucer. It's very, very clean too. Let me show you the bottom of it. I surely could not read that. And this is like it's supposed to be like that. It's like colored, shadowed on there. There's just a little bit of where here it was so hot. But yeah, this is really, really nice. And it reminded me of the Dar tins. The outdoor booths were amazing. And Brooke, one booth, I almost took a picture of it. It's metal. I almost took a picture. They had a little cabinet that you would have liked for $25. The outdoor booths were amazing. And Two Sisters, everything in their booth was 40% off, inside and outside. I don't know if it did or not. Good morning, Sheila. Yes, I wear it on my right. I'm left-handed. But I only write left-handed. I also got this from that booth from Two Sisters outside. This adorable enamel pot with the tulips on it in this delicious color with the lid. It's very clean on the inside. No, the bird was Leo Ward. Leo Ward. Even the handle, or Wally Ward. Thank you guys for remembering. But yeah, I love this. I love the color. It's in such great conditions. It's not scorched on the bottom. So that, and it's hand painted. I mean, these look really good together too, I think. And I love the sock. We talked about this yesterday with Dana. I love teapots. I don't even like tea. I don't drink. The last time I had tea was with Bobby. No, was with Audrey when we went to Ireland on the tea bus. That's the last time I had tea. Hi, Angela. And Audrey's going to Germany with us too. So Audrey, I'm going to have mulled wine with Audrey. That was a good memory. That was a good memory. And Emmeline. I mean, I don't drink beer, but I did drink a Guinness, like 3 drinks of it. But isn't the beer in Germany warm or room temperature? I don't like beer, but you know, I gotta try a little sip. But we just had so much fun. Just, you know, and I like a fun memory that I have too, Audrey, is when we found that one little pub and we kind of sat in that little room and we each had a cocktail and we were just chatting and the band was playing, and I don't know, I just have a memory of that too that made me happy. This I bought for myself. Well, actually I didn't buy it. Bonnie from Washboard Antiques gave it to me. So this is going to hang, this is gorgeous. It's going to hang up in my dining room. It's a butterfly, stained glass butterfly. I can remember going to cheese races in the square. I cannot wait to eat cheese. I didn't have any cheese when we were in Ireland. I'm going to make up for it in Germany. But isn't that pretty? So it has a little hanger here. So I need to get a heavier duty sun catcher. Trova doesn't have a London trip yet. They have Scotland. I'm getting ready to choose some trips for 2026. I definitely would like to do Greece, and the other one I'm still trying to figure out. I would still like to do Italy. I'd still like to do Italy. But yeah, this is good. That's going home with me. I'm going to hang that in my dining room. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, Willie. This they threw this in too. It goes with that frog clicker, but the clicker's missing. So when I sell the clicker in a buyer's choice, I'm just going to include that with it too. Yeah, I would like to go to Italy as well. That's one of my bucket list places. I want to go to places where I know I will like to eat, which is a lot of places. All right, only a couple more things before I show you my favorite. This could go in the retro roundup. Look at her. Let me wind her up. Who else had one of these growing up? She's sitting on top, and then you open it up. She's a little slow. That I could have danced all night. But who else had the little ballerina in theirs? It's in really good condition too. I love that. Yes, I will show the bunny. Brooke found a bunny and I bought it and I sold it yesterday. I went live yesterday and I sold it, but I will grab it. And then I got these from Two Sisters. This is Sally Lou with dresses, hats, coats, socks, and shoes. Sally Lou with look, she's hugging little baby Emmeline doll. But she's a big girl. Look at her. My name is Sally Lou. I have my baby, Annabelle. We should dress her. I saw that one of the outfits. Yeah. Well, look. Oh, this is what I saw. This is the thing that I saw that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. Meow, meow. That's her cat. Meow, meow. And what was this one? Oh, she can hold a very scary looking doll. There's your tab. Put your dress on, girl. Ugh. That doll that she's holding, I don't know about her. She reminds me of Lady Elaine. Okay, she doesn't want to keep that dress on. But it's just a bunch of her clothes in here. Let's see. She needs to wear this when she goes to Germany. I'll put this on her. Although she probably should wear some pants. She's cute, right? She's big. So I got her too. So she'll be coming up soon in a sale. And then my very favorite thing that I got, I've sold these before. I forgot to take Flat Nancy. I forgot her. I brought her, but I forgot to do anything with her. All right, so I've sold these before, and I bought them, kept them, and resold them many times, but they are the iconic Small World Avon dolls. I don't know if it says, she's the bubble bath. Some of them still have liquid. So here we've got, well, I did, but I bought her to take to Germany, and then I forgot her. So then I thought, I'm never going to remember to do anything with this. So I don't know what country she is from. She is, I think that she might be I think either China or Japan. Oh, you go over there with the paper doll. I'm going to get that tape off. Yeah, these are the only Avons that I buy. These are the only Avon bottles that I buy. They look so good together on a shelf. And then I think she might be the Holland one. If she's Holland, she's always sticky. Her bottle has a different texture to it. She still has her little bow. You too, Sheila. They look so cute together. I'm gonna show my favorite. And then I got her again. I just sold her not long ago. I smell it. Yeah. It's a small world. Look, Emmeline, are you still here? Well, I got two more of them to show you. Emmeline, this is you when you go visit Willie in Texas. Yeehaw! She is cream lotion. Bye, Jerry. I'm almost done too. Cream lotion. And then this one's still in the box. It's a small world after all. Avon products. Small World bubble bath. Pour 1 tablespoon under a running tap. She might be Ireland. I feel like she should have red hair if she's Ireland. I don't know. There she is. See, the head doesn't match the body. I don't know. But, oh my gosh, I didn't even see Sheila. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to go there. I'm going to get the shipping done. And then I'm going to go to the post office. Actually, I should probably go to Daily Sip first. Because if I have it too late in the afternoon, then I'll be up all night. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But these girls, they could be good for the retro roundup because I like to do buyer's choice. So I might do like a combination of retro roundup and like buyer's choice and the other things. But let me show you the bunny real quick. And then we're going to go over to Jilly's house. Bunny, bunny, bunny. And do you want to see my beaver? I got the beavers. This is sold. This is Dusty Moose's bunny. Isn't it cute? Brooke found it. And from across the mall, she said, somebody needs to buy this bunny. Bobby, do you want to see my beaver? I'm going to go get it. I'm going to lay the bunny back up here. These shoes make so much noise. I got 2 beavers, Bobby. Do you got 2 beavers, Bobby? This is Beaver Dam Salt and Beaver Dam Pepper. They're very, very adorable. They had a whole like line of them. Are you taking Naked Baby to Germany, the one that you had? I don't even know where that is. Probably not. Probably not. Christine, do you like my beaver? Yeah, they have some nice teeth. I showed you guys this yesterday, but before we go, I just want to show you one more thing because Mark is so proud. Oh, wait, let's read our affirmation too. I got to show you my new collection. No, Nikki, I need to read the book about Becky's beaver. So Monday, July 28th. I have the courage to let go of the people in my life who no longer bring me the happiness. I have the strength to discard that which hurts me. I know when it's time to move on. That's happened. Emmeline's beaver doesn't have teeth. That's a good thing. That is a good one. That's a good one. It's Brenda's beaver. Nikki, get it right, says Brenda. It's Brenda's beaver. I'll have to look it up. So I showed this last night. Which one? Well, this is the only jewelry box. Okay. I will run it. I'm going to take you over here real quick. This one, right? I will run the jewelry box. Mark is so proud of this. And he got all this done, and then I found another baggie of it. But look. I don't know if my daughter is still here or not, but future grandchildren. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now, some of them are, like these are newer ones, but like I have gotten these from garage sale, and people have sent me some too. The bins, thrift stores. I know it is so. And we only had, I think he said 12 repeats, only 12. And so we got the bus. I actually have 2 buses, so I'm going to be getting rid of one of the buses. And it's not over here, but I do have the entire 1970s Sesame Street. But I told we need to put I need to get some more of the salt and pepper shaker shelves to display them. Like this is the one I remember my kids playing with some of these. This one, and look, there's a little black cat. A tuxedo cat. We got, look, Mickey Mouse. That moose wants to brush your beaver. And comb it. Comb it and brush it. Yeah, some of these when I was looking at, and look, like Mark he made like them sitting at the table. Look, we got Santa back there. The Forky one is my favorite. But like I remember this little kid, and I remember the pig and the chicken. But like the newer ones, see, like the older ones like this have this, like the older ones from like the 2000s, not the ones that we played with when we were kids. But you see, these two are the same, but they're different. They're holding different things. But the newer ones, well, look, he has a little flip phone. Where's one of the newer ones? Yeah, see, the newer ones have like that notch in the bottom of them. We've got Disney down here, the princesses, Batman and Robin, the Green Lantern. We even have some of these old ones from the 80s. Minnie Mouse. No Mickey. We don't have a Mickey. But so now I can kind of see, well, I will never remember. We even have Noah. I'm looking for the Noah's Ark ship. And probably some of the animals, because you're supposed to have 2 animals. But anyway, it's so cute. Yes, I'm going to run this jewelry box. And then we're going to go over to Jilly's house. I don't know why I feel like I have to sit down to run this, because I don't. Well, probably because I have to take a picture. Okay. So... oh, good. Well, I will send you extra. That's another thing that I need to do is I got ephemera boxes. I don't even know what's in them. So this is a... This is going to be medium. All right. Let me wind her up again so I can run it. So children's jewelry box going to start at $16 for 30 seconds. There she is. It's in really good condition. It does have the latch. And we've got these groovy flowers. That's where you wind it up. Oh, I didn't start it. Good grief, Misty. And then this little girl, she actually snaps. She snaps. She's got a snap there and on her foot. So you can snap her off if you don't want her on there. You could use her for something else. Oh, she's got a tag on the bottom. I didn't look at that. Made in Japan. I've actually had this girl before. Bobby Beans jumped in at 17. I've had this girl before, and I was like, why does she have a snap on her butt? And then I saw this. I'm like, that's what she went to. That's little Amy. But she's not naked. She's got her... It is Amy. She's getting ready to make a craft. She's got her millinery flowers. What craft should I make today? I'm not naked. I'm clothed. All right. Baba Beans and I found mine at the thrift. She was a surprise in the box. All right. She is coming to you. Thank you so very much. Good Lord. I tell you, no, you got to go over here. I don't know when to shut up. But we got to go over to Jilly's house. And I got stuff to do today, but I can't help it. I love hanging out with you guys. So tomorrow, make sure that there's sales going on today. So pop in and check out the live sales that are going on. Thank you. And we're going to go over to Jilly's house. We're going to go to Canada. And we're going to go to Jilly's house. I'm going to get the shipping done and take stuff to the post office. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Hope you come at Salt and Pepper Shaker sale, but just come and hang out. Just come and hang out. All right. Let's go over to Jilly, and we'll do another Mornings with Misty soon. Not sure when yet. Sometimes I just like to pop on when I have a little bit of time. All right, guys, let's go over to Jilly's house. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 3. Bye, guys.